I just paid off my back child support of almost $30,000 2 months ago. And since I did that, Miss Gibbs has been going to front of the court trying to raise my child support, just trying to get every dime that she possibly can out of me. All in the same time, alienating my daughter away from me. But I've tried everything in my power to try to even be in my daughter's life. And it's been 16 years that I've been paying child support, or 17 years almost I've been paying child support, and I have yet to, be able to exercise my rights as a father.
Jennifer Ann Gibbs versus John Edward Noyes III. We are here today for a hearing on an order to show cause. We are proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have Ms. Underwood place your appearance on the record?
Rhonda Underwood for Mr. Noyes this morning, Your Honor. Thank you. Your Honor, Mr. Noyes continues to be unable to work. I believe the friend of the court has those documents from his doctor saying he cannot work. His next doctor's appointment is on the 17th. Your Honor, I believe he's filed for disability. That's where we are at the moment.
All right, so I do have, with the information I have from the front of the court, the disability certificate that's signed by a doctor. And so that indicates that he is off work through April 30th. What I'm going to do is adjourn this to May 12th at 8 a.m. And yeah, Mr. Noyes, what is it?
I have doctor's appointments on that day.
Okay. Let's go with May 19th then.
Okay, I gotta check because I have a show cause hearing in Midland County also because of all of this stuff that's going on. I don't remember when I don't remember what date in May it is.
Judge, you're off that day.
Following weekend, following Monday is Memorial Day, so let's go with June 2nd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So June 2nd at 8 a.m. is your next date, Mr. Noyes.
Okay, can I ask a question? Why does this keep getting drug out? Like right now, like all of my financial stuff is tied up in the courts. Like there's nothing that I can do about it. And I am going to my doctors. He's the one that is pushing for me to get disability because I'm not able to return back to work. According to the front of the court handbook, the thing for dismissal of child support would be, a substantial circumstance, as in loss of income or anything like this. My daughter's 17 years old, Your Honor. I haven't seen her in 16 years, and I just paid off my back child support of almost $30,000 2 months ago. And since I did that, Miss Gibbs has been going to front of the court trying to raise my child support, just trying to get every dime that she possibly can out of me. All in the same time, alienating my daughter away from me. I tried getting visitation and everything. I know that's not the time right now. It's not the time to discuss that. But I've tried everything in my power to try to even be in my daughter's life. And it's been 16 years that I've been paying child support, or 17 years almost I've been paying child support, and I have yet to be able to exercise my rights as a father.
Well, we're continuing these hearings to monitor it and make sure that you're progressing toward, you said you're applying for disability. And so we set it out every period to make sure that that's continuing to progress. Once that happens, then I would assume it will get dismissed. But our job is to make sure that you are continuing along the path that you're telling us you're continuing on. So that's the reason why this is. Mr. Noyes, you asked me a question I'm trying to answer.
Yep, I'm sorry.
And so that's what we're going to continue to do until your disability issue is resolved.
Okay. And, like my question is now it's going to be stacking and stacking and stacking to the point that it's a felony. And there's nothing I can do. I tried to get it lowered and it got doubled. I don't know what to do here.
Okay, I didn't do that. And if that happened to a friend of the court referee hearing, then you have the ability to object to that and have a hearing before me, which to my knowledge has not happened. So there's nothing I can do.
It hasn't happened. It keeps getting denied when it gets to when I appeal it. My appeal gets denied when it comes to come in front of you. Every time. I've spent thousands of dollars trying to get in front of you.
Your Honor, can I say something?
No, because we are beyond the scope of this hearing, and I'm not going to address anything further at this point. Mr. Noyes, your next date is June 2nd at 8 a.m. So you can both go ahead and log out, and we will see you back then.
Okay.
What about Christina Morgan?
She gave birth, so I just, yeah, she's not set for today.
Okay. Do you have anything else this morning, Your Honor?
I do not. So you were all set, Miss Underwood.
So there's no extradition or anything?
Your Honor,
Not
Christina
aware.
Morgan was in Judge Allsaver's court.
Okay.
She
Okay.
might be giving birth. I'm not sure. I just did her civil ceremony for her wedding last week here at the courthouse. So, she's okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, this is file 16-42632-DS, Brian Scott Warren versus Christina Marie Morgan. We are here today for hearing on an order to show cause, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me have Ms. Underwood place your appearance on the record.
Rhonda Underwood for Ms. Morgan this morning, Your Honor.
All right, and where do we stand with Ms. Morgan's case?
Ms. Morgan, Your Honor, is starting to look for work. Her baby's only a couple months old, Your Honor. She has had transportation issues. She will be at the courthouse tomorrow to file a request for a review in child support, Your Honor. And so I would ask for another adjournment.
All right, we're getting to the point where adjourning this case and continuing it on doesn't appear to be fruitful at all. And so this will be the last adjournment if we don't
Thank you,
have
Your
some
Honor.
change of status at the next hearing. I'm going to set it for a trial, and we'll just have a trial and make a determination.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So I will adjourn this to April 28th at 8:15 a.m.
April 28th.
Correct.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Again, if there's no change in status, we're going to move forward with trial on that one.
Thank you.
Okay, so Ms. Morgan, your next day is April 28th at 8:15 a.m.
Yes, thank you.
You can go ahead and log out.
All right, have a good day.